y'all, my name is Cora and this is Cora'S Corner, coming live from the Starburst packet. And here is my unpopular opinion. I don't like the pink Starburst. I prefer cherry, or I think it's raspberry, followed by lemon or pineapple, orange, and then pink. I don't even know what flavor pink is. Let's be honest. So in a world where people, always try to push on you to like the pink Starburst, remember there is somebody out there like you who likes you. Okay? So those are my words of encouragement. That's my Cora'ism for the week. Don't let people make you only like pink Starburst. Today's video is about music festivals, and from a non-traditional standpoint, not how to go to music festivals or how to properly, X, Y, and Z at music festivals, how to work music festivals, how to enjoy yourself, how to get the most out of your experience, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So in about 2 weeks, I'm actually going to work South by Southwest. This will be my first time working that festival, so please know it's going to be a vlog, and there'll be an update after that. And on top of that, I've worked like 10 festivals and conferences all together, all in which I've learned something great from. So one of the major things that I notice about myself is people ask me advice about, how did I start working these festivals? How did I get in contact with people and things of that nature? And I just wanted to have one video that I could direct them to so they can know more about the process and without me having to think on my feet. So with that being said, the number one tip that I have today is decide what festivals and conferences that you would like to go to. So when it comes to festivals, I usually write down a list of everything that I want to go to. Literally I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do South by Southwest, Dreamville Fest, Essence Festival. Write all that down. I write down the dates, see if there's anything that I can do as far as booking hotels, reaching out to friends to stay with them, and flights. So I want to make sure I can find all that stuff first to make sure it accommodates my finances. So, because you have to have money. If these things are not in your area, you have to have money to travel, and you have to be able to take time off from work or take your PTO and just kind of live your life. And the major thing about working festivals and stuff like that, please always remember you have a life after it's over. So do not, and I mean do not, diminish all of your finances to participate. It's going to be another one, hopefully, if it doesn't get on the chopping block. So that's number one. Number two is research. Research everything that you need to know about the festival. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of times people come to me with questions like, how did you find out about this? How did you know when the festival was? And I'm like, literally, I got on Google. I went to the website. I scrolled down to contacts or frequently asked questions. And usually there's a link there to, hey, do you want to volunteer? Or it'll tell you who to reach out to. So those are the biggest things. Put in some work. Google it. It's going to be okay. So sometimes companies will actually use social media to reach out to people, and post links like, hey, we're looking for volunteers for Broccoli City Festival or A3C Festival, and here's what you have to do in order to win your free ticket. Things like that. So just make sure that you stay on the lookout for those type of opportunities as well. And it takes a quick search on Twitter or Instagram to find those types of opportunities. Number three, are you going to work or are you going to play? I'm going to go ahead and be honest. When you're a volunteer, you are not just there to listen to the music, look at the acts. You're really there to work. And I'm sorry to bust that bubble, but they're really going to put you to work. Sometimes you have paid opportunities, sometimes you have non-paid opportunities, but you're going to be asked to move that cart to the other side of the stage. Or you might get asked, like I did, to walk a half a mile in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome to the other side to give tickets to, a A-list film director. Yes, that happened to me. Also during that time, Estelle You might know her as singing American Boy. I walked past her. She said, "You're so beautiful. Your lipstick's so beautiful." I said, "Who, me? Me? Me?" So I always remember that. And yes, that was at Essence Festival. So you're going to be there to work. So get that out of your head. Now, what I will say also is that you will have downtime sometimes. But just remember that if you go intending to only like play and to have your own agenda, make sure that you know that somebody is always, and when I say always, watching. Fourth lesson, always be professional. So reason why I say be professional, I mean, whether it's your speech, being nice to people, being courteous, not getting sloppy drunk. These are things that people look for. You never know who you're talking to. You can be talking to a CEO of a company. You can be talking to a VP of marketing. You can be talking to anyone, and you don't know it because you might not have a face with a name at that moment. Or like, let's be honest here, who knows everybody's face? Nobody. Like, sometimes I walk in the office and I'm like, who that? Oh, that's such and such. Oh, you're right. So even with that, just always be professional. No cussing on the job. Well, you can if that's the type of environment. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you. To make sure that you're not getting like sloppy drunk. I don't care if it's an open bar. You have 2 or 3 drinks if you can handle that, and then you move on. Do not, or you can walk around with 1 drink all night. Nobody's going to know if everybody's been drinking a lot. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, you kept, yeah, smile and nod. Or don't get anything to drink at all. That's just like, honestly, I've been to work functions where people have been a little bit too drunk, and you're like, girl, tighten up, or boy, tighten up. Like, you do not want to be that person. So I'm gonna switch these around, and I'm actually gonna go to attire next. So the first time that I worked Essence Festival, because I've worked it twice now. Yeah, I've worked it twice now. The first time, have I worked it twice? No. Yeah. Oh, well, no. Okay, so the first time I had an event to work in New Orleans, which was Essence Fest, I was told that I needed to change my clothes like as soon as I walked in. And literally, only thing I had on was a pair of shorts. Like, they were not that short, but they were short enough. And I had on a white shirt. And I had to go buy like a $26 pair of leggings that were super thin and a New Orleans shirt. Now, the reason why I was told to change is because she said, you know, we're going to be around a lot of A-listers and things like that, and you just don't want to kind of look out of place. And because, you know, you don't want to look raggedy, essentially. So after that situation, I learned to just pack mostly black clothes, like a black top, black bottoms, whether that be classy or athletic. I usually put two and two of each. Like when I worked NBA All-Star Weekend, I packed a black t-shirt and black athletic leggings and a black pair of shoes, because I didn't want to do too much, because I didn't know if they was giving us gear or not and stuff like that. Then when I worked a couple of other festivals, like I said, I really just pack black on black. Like when I go to South by, I'm packing black on black, because I know they're giving us a shirt, but because I'm working at night, I don't know how that's going to go. So yeah, because you never want to look out of place. That's what I learned. And for me, I always want to kind of blend in, because like I said, I don't want to look like I don't know what's going on. And black on black is casual yet classy, just enough, not too much. You always know that your outfit's not going to be revealing for the ladies, especially when it comes to like short length skirts and short lengths. What else? For guys, just make sure you look tidy. Make sure that your clothing isn't like too big. Just look put together, essentially. Look put together. If you look at yourself and you like, I look a mess, you look a mess. So don't do that to yourself. Okay, so tip number 6, fangirl or nah. Yes, when you work festivals, you're going to see your favorite artist. Yes, you will. Or you're going to see an artist that you really like. Please, and I say please, do not run to this person. Do not continuously ask them to sign an autograph. Do not be a groupie. And yes, they go for men and women. I say this because there have been situations where people have been fired for doing stuff that was not professional. Whether, like I said, whether that's asking for a picture, going out their way to find like where their dressing room and stuff like that. Is that not being in the appropriate place where your badge admits you. Like, these are things that you don't want. Like, I worked All-Star Weekend, and I saw plenty of people. Like, I saw Stally when I was driving to Walmart, when I was backing out, and I saw him, and I was like, that's Stally. But I didn't, like, put the Tahoe in reverse and be like, hey, little daddy, like, no, girl, like, no, sis. That's what we're not doing. Kyrie Irving was, in the building. I was like, oh my gosh, Kyrie. Like, literally half of the time when I see celebrities, I speak and let well enough be, or B, like, just kind of act like they're a normal person. Because everybody, listen, celebrities are normal people. At the end of the day, they are not made from gold. The only thing different from you and them is the tax bracket, period. So what you're trying to say is, like, just act normal. I've met J. Cole several times, and he remembered me one time. But more of the story is, like, act normal. Like, I've met who else? I met Ari Lennox a couple of 2-3 times. Earth Gang. Pretty much I've met everybody in Dreamville a few times, and like, they cool. Like, they're actually cool. So I don't see them as like celebs. Like, I just kind of see them for who they are. So that's a great way to put it. See celebrities for who they are, not their status. So you won't fanboy or fangirl and fall the fuck out. Okay? And the last tip of the evening is to enjoy the experience. Like, please enjoy the experience. Please go have fun, remain professional, but have a good time. And honestly, when I'm going to work events, I go a day early and I leave a day late. That also helps with flight prices. Because usually I leave on a Tuesday and come back on a Tuesday. I also stay with friends. Because if I'm with a friend or I'm at a friend's house, they can show me around their city. I've done that with my friend Will in New Orleans. Will and Jessica in New Orleans. They show me around the city. And when I go to Austin, my friend Bree, she's going to show me around. And I'm actually staying for 2 extra days because that's my birthday weekend. So enjoy it. Like, I understand you're going to be working. And I know I said be professional and everything. But outside of it, really enjoy yourselves. Go prepared. Get ready to work and get ready to rock out. So like I said, the festival I'm going to be working is South by Southwest, and I will give y'all an update about my experience in Austin. And until next time, remember to make it happen, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.